I have a feeling looking at this clock is going to be a reoccurring habit. We're 8 hours into this trip. We're just now on the flight to Istanbul, which just happens to be a little over 12 hours. So at the very best, we're going to be 20 hours into the trip, just getting to Istanbul. And we have a flight from there to Islamabad, and then from Islamabad to Karachi. So it's going to be a long trip. I got my pillow, and I'm ready. Alright, so we're here in Karachi. We just met our drivers. We're 37 hours into this trip. We got about a 3.5 hour drive to where we're going to be staying. So to say we're wore out is an understatement, but starting to get excited now.
Oh, he's losing chunks.
It's a long ways. Not a whole lot more I have to say about that, but it was a long ways. Thank you very much. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Little over 41 hours. Of course, the last 2.5 hours took a little longer than normal. We had to make a stop on the side of the road 20 times. I had no idea there's such high demand here for Buicks, but I sold a lot of them on the way. It's probably the most sick I've been ever. So I'm trying to recover. The inside of the house smells like kerosene, and I'll probably sell some in there if I go in there and stay very long. There's some really cool animals in there I'd like to see. They have some taxidermy work, but I just can't do it. So I'll sit out here and wait until I can walk without the room spinning. Alright, so day one here in Pakistan. Kind of a long travel to get to this point. Pretty rough. 3-hour drive. Yesterday turned into 5 because we had to stop so much, but had a good night's sleep. Accommodations here are pretty nice. They've seen tons of Ibex, so hopefully this morning we get on them pretty quick. But from the looks of it, we have quite the entourage going with us, so we're not going to be sneaking up on a whole lot of stuff. So pretty excited about it. But this is going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. What we hunt? Snow leopards? Ibex.
Ibex.
Oh. Ibex. We picked up 3 more people, which brings our total to 16 total people. This is unbelievable, but they're saying the Ibex are down in this bowl. There were 3 guys who have been sitting on them all night, which is crazy. But hopefully we go over here and see some really big Ibex.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Man, let me tell you something. You cannot do this over here without these guys. Whew. The roller coaster of emotions when you do these hunts. Oh man. Yes. Got it done. Sind Ibex in Pakistan. Not bad. It's really cool to be here in Pakistan, have the opportunity to hunt these Sind Ibex. We hiked in 6 or 7 miles this morning, had a couple close opportunities, just never could really catch up to them, but finally caught up to this one. I guarantee I couldn't have done it without the help of all these guys. Everyone was just a ton of help. I mean, these guys can climb up these mountains in sandals like nobody you've ever seen. But this is a really, really great Sind Ibex here in the southern part of Pakistan. Whew, man, it was an incredible experience. But I can't do this without thanking my family for the sacrifices they make for me to go to these places like this to hunt incredible animals and have these opportunities. So thanks to all of them for sure. But wow, what an animal. It's really cool. Well, here we go out for day 2. Going for the Blandford Urial, going to a little bit different mountain range than we were yesterday with the Sind. Man, the Sind absolutely hammered both of us. We're sore starting out. I think today's going to be a little bit more steep. Maybe not as much walking if we can get into them pretty early, but we'll see. My legs are shaking like crazy. That was pretty sketchy. We're gonna get down. Yep. Ready? Yep. Thank you. Good. We got a sheep down. Good. Man, it's always stressful when it comes to that. Oh my gosh. Well, they found it up there. It's a long day. We came down from the very top of that. They probably dropped 4,000 feet. Feels like 40. Wow. Man. The feeling when you finally know that you got it after not the greatest shot. Oh. This is the culmination of a lot of hard work and a long day. I mean, we dropped almost 4,000 vertical feet total to get this ram. Whew, it was a lot harder than any of us expected. We're in the southern part of Pakistan. It's a Blandford Urial. It's one of the smallest, if not the smallest sheep in the world, but it's such a cool animal. The horns wrap around all the way, I mean the right one comes all the way up to the eye, the left one almost. It's a beautiful animal. What an experience.
No, dip it in there.
Chapati.
Ah, go down for more.
Well, it's time for us to move to the Himalayan area, so we have to say goodbye to these cush accommodations we have here. Staying in the southern part of Pakistan where we hunted the Sindh and the Blandford. The Prince's guest house here is first class. And our necks are going to be very contrasting to this. It'll be really rough. We have tents, backpack, sleeping bags, sleeping pads. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get to fly to that area and not a 16-hour drive. But it's kind of hard to leave these great accommodations, but it's been an awesome experience here in the southern part of Pakistan hunting the Sindh and the Blandford. It's something that you never really think about being able to do, and now having the opportunity to do it is pretty crazy. So filming at the airports is like highly prohibited, but we're doing it right outside the departures area. Anxiety level is pretty high for us because in just a matter of minutes we're going to find out if our flight to Gilgit is going to work out. If not, we got a 16 to 20 hour drive. I do not want to drive 16 to 20 hours. I have a little problem with car sickness. It's a long time to be sick, so fingers crossed.
Okay.
So we made it to Gilgit pretty quick. We're all really excited about that. It was a 16 to 20 hour car ride like we were talking about before. The flight was 55 minutes. The mountain ranges were incredible. We're excited about being here. We're going to the wildlife department to get our tags and then off to the Himalaya area to hunt ibex. Very good. Thank you very much. Alright, so yesterday was a little bit of a rough day for all of us, but it started out bad. Sawyer had to go to the hospital for dehydration.
Alright, here I am, Pakistani hospital. Got to give me a drip, get some fluids back in me. It's been 2 days without any food or fluids staying in me.
So we climbed up the mountain, really filming it ourselves with cell phones for most part. We were able to get the kill shot on camera. The Ibex had gone about 100 yards and laid down, and when we went up to try to get it, it took off running, and we weren't able to retrieve it. EJS stayed. They thought it was safer because the weather had gotten really, really bad. He just thought it was safer for me to go ahead and try to come down earlier. He stayed until later that night. So just to increase the anxiety a little bit more on this trip, it's been quite the experience, but I'm completely exhausted. My legs are still sore. I mean, these guys do this all the time, and I mean, it hurts some of them. He just came off that mountain last night with no light, and I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Which I know why they sent me down, you know, before it got dark. It's very dangerous. It's very steep. I think we topped out at almost just a little less than 14,000 feet where I was. I know EJS meant much higher than that. So.
Yeah. But you know, I'm sorry you can't find today. We didn't bring, but definitely I'm 100% sure the guys will bring it today or tomorrow. Yeah. They will just see how is the condition there.
Well, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
I appreciate everything you've done for us. It's been an incredible experience.